It was a lot of fun. They gave me the VIP treatment. You know, Seattle is always kind of muddy. There's always rain there, so I did some mud prep. Was just ready for anything. And luckily, it was good weather. Came into it confident.
You're in Seattle, ready to race. There is the 30-year-old championship leader. Here we go! Oh, down goes Craig!
I feel just so mentally solid.
Gets 5 in a row and wins in Seattle.
3 hours awesome. Good job. Nice work, boys. Way to finish it off, huh?
Yeah, so I got to go to Air Force Base in Seattle. I flew in there early. It was a lot of fun. They gave me the VIP treatment. It's wide open. They cover it. They cover the track until we have to ride it.
But then
once they uncover it,
that's it. That's what it is.
I raced here in 2018. It was almost unrideable how muddy it was.
And then rack it back. Pull back. Pull back. Yeah, there you go. That's how you go around it. There's not around it. There's not around it.
I think they even offered me to jump out of a helicopter, and I turned that one down. So very cool experience. Never kind of had that insight before. Like I've been to Air Force bases, but not like that, where I literally put on the same stuff that they wear. Do I get to keep this stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like
these pants. That's what I'm in.
Yeah. Straight right here. Oh, there you go. Yeah. Yep, now you can just pull it.
Seattle is always kind of muddy. There's always rain there, so I did some mud prep. Was just ready for anything, and luckily it was good weather. Came into it confident. Got right back into it.
I've been racing for 6 weeks now, so if you think there's going to be cobwebs, no, wasn't there. Christian came out firing. Free practice qualifying 1, fastest, and then that last practice he said he wasn't really feeling on it, so he just backed it down, rode it in. Still got second fastest, which that's good. First heat race.
Nate started off the day a little shaky. We've obviously had some time off of the race bike, so it took a little bit getting used to. We made a few changes, and then he felt pretty comfortable. We came out of first practice, I believe P4. Track kind of changed between the two practices, went back out and got P5, but his time from the first qualifying session was a little bit faster than the second one. So not really sure where we're sitting overall, but it seems good. Nate's starting to get really comfortable on the bike, so can't ask for too much else.
Hey, good luck tonight.
Thank you for
Of course.
Let me get you a poster.
Oh, that'd be great.
Thank you so much.
So going into Seattle, we were out at win number 4 at that point, and we're at that time of the season like where everything's just going right, everything's feeling good, everything's working in the right way. My motorcycle's working in all track conditions. the one before like the finish line?
I gotta go Dogfisher right now, but the inside seems to be faster at the moment and more consistent because the outside is sketchy.
It's a little bit sketchy on the route.
Like where we kick out and then the on has like
A little bit sketchy.
So I'll go overlay that, and then I'm also gonna overlay Marvin is. You're better than him. He's still red second in the triple up, so I gotta figure out what he's doing.
Yeah.
And then he doesn't set up, and he goes 2, table over single, and then that still sets you up for 3-3.
Oh, and he's probably running it super tight out.
Super tight.
Not have to
And
worry about the
he's
3
red,
on.
he's either green or red there too.
Oh, maybe he was doing
So
that.
that's
before the loop.
no, the one
Before
before
that.
that.
Before that long
So
rhythm
because
chase
when they go
line.
3 out on, they have to like
set up
3 on.
set up again.
Yeah. So he's just going. He goes 2, 2, 3, 3.
Okay. Yeah, just let me know.
So I'll go look over that real quick.
Here in Seattle, ready to race, there is the 30-year-old championship leader. He is the only rider in this field to finish on the podium every single time. Supercross back in Seattle after a 3-year break. Let's go! Nate Trasham did not get a good start. Christian Craig did.
They're all up there. Craig gonna have to look to his inside right here. He might want to let Moselman go by.
Here we go, here we go! Oh, down goes Craig!
Oh, here you go.
Craig's
Here you
coming
go.
inside move. There you go! Championship leader up the second.
Led for a few laps and just rode a little tight, was a little timid in the beginning, and Mosman made an aggressive pass. Nothing crazy, but enough to kind of get me off balance, and our bikes kind of hit and I ended up going down, and so from there it was, let's see what we could do once again. I've had to play this catch-up game a couple times, so I knew where I could get, and I put my head down. I went from 6th, I think, to up to 2nd and on to Hunter.
Man, it is what it is. That's racing. It's aggressive racing, but yeah, we'll just try to take this break. Got 2 weeks, and then try to come back swinging for the East-West showdown.
It feels so nice to have this season again. You know, I had that feeling a few years ago when I was dominant, but this year I feel like I haven't bettered it on the scorecard yet, but I feel more in control, mentally more sound, and I just feel like I'm doing everything right so far. Before this year, I was always the guy playing catch up a lot of the times, and I was in these gnarly pressure cooker situations. I feel like nowadays, though, even though I haven't been in that this year, I feel just so more mentally solid.
Tomac gets 5 in a row and wins in Seattle. What a season this has been.
Here we'll start things off, 250 East, race number 1. 3 races, low score gets it done here in the Show Me State as we are off.
Last lap was a 56.3, P4 56.3. Just trying to tell get Nicoletti to make podium. Good auto finish though, guys. P3, that was awesome. Good job.
referee. Triple Crown Racing from St. Louis is off. Tomac on the inside line, and he will get the whole shot.
Spin out, but he's able to maintain this position. He's in a great spot.
It was Eli Tomac, fourth, and here he is sitting in first place after getting the whole shot. Not known as a great start of it tonight. On the third race, he was indeed, and he has led throughout. He will claim the win in race number 3 to go his fourth and his fourth as he comes around one more time through the woods. So the battle goes the way of Eli Tomac.
Nice work, boys. Way to finish it off, huh? The points and finisher with the win.
They've all been pretty tough, but that was tough, that track.
Here's Christian Craig. That was the third.
Props to Hunter, props to Jet.
Yep, we're in negotiations and talks right now with the team. So that, I mean, it shows you where my head's at. So far, I'm not checking out yet. So I'm doing my best to go racing again next year.